And why do you think you're the longest treehouse company in the UK?
I think it comes to this point that we've started to talk about, where it's driven by the creative spirit rather than
commercial.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen, obviously, there are many more treehouse companies in the UK and worldwide now. We were the first and the longest standing company now. So it felt, in the early days, really pioneering. There wasn't a book that I could go to. There wasn't a manual that I could go to of how to run a treehouse business. Lots of books on how to run a business. And we, like all businesses, I ran into all sorts of business challenges and issues along the way, but we've solved those and we're still here. But I've seen many other treehouse companies pop up, but I've also seen many other treehouse companies pop up and 3 years later are no longer. And one of my observations is that the world of treehouses, particularly nowadays, 25 years on, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, there's much more visibility of tree houses all around the world. And I think it's a really attractive space if you're a carpenter to think, well, I can do that. I can build tree houses. And of course they can. I love carpenters, and we're dependent upon carpenters in my business. But maybe they have all of the technical skills, but don't always have the creative energy that sits behind that.
They're lacking the drummer.
Lacking the drummer. That's absolutely, that's one of my takes on it, and that's not by any means a criticism in any way of what carpenters do. But I think sometimes they can see the structure and see the timber built garden room and see that as something that's easy to make happen.
But they don't have the entire orchestra or band to do that, possibly.
Well, they could do that one or two times. But as I've learnt, actually running a business, whatever that business might be, is something very unique and particular.
And that's another topic we'll cover in another episode, how do you actually run the business behind the vision that you had.